How to save money fast with low income is not about suddenly becoming disciplined or cutting joy from life, but about understanding how constant financial pressure quietly rewires decisions and how small, intentional changes can quickly create relief when every expense feels risky and overwhelming. Number 10. Stop trying to save everything at once. When income is low, urgency pushes people to change everything immediately because the stress feels unbearable. This usually leads to aggressive cutting, strict rules, and unrealistic expectations. At first, motivation feels strong, but motivation fades quickly under pressure. Once fatigue appears, the mind looks for relief, and spending becomes the fastest escape. This creates a cycle where saving fails not because of weakness, but because the plan demanded too much too soon. Saving fast works best when the system is simple, forgiving, and able to survive bad days without collapsing. Progress feels faster when the plan does not fight human behavior. Number 9. Find the one expense draining you the most. Low income does not mean every expense hurts equally. In almost every situation, one category quietly consumes more money than the rest. This expense often feels normal, routine, and justified, which makes it difficult to notice. It might be food outside the home, transport, online shopping, subscriptions, or convenience purchases made during stress. Because each purchase feels small, the damage stays invisible until the end of the month. By identifying the single biggest drain, you stop fighting everywhere and start winning somewhere. Even a small reduction in the main drain creates visible progress quickly. Speed comes from focus, not sacrifice. Number 8. Save first, even if the amount feels embarrassing. Many people believe saving only counts when the amount feels impressive or meaningful. With low income, this belief delays saving indefinitely. Expenses always expand to match what is available, leaving nothing behind. Saving first forces spending to adapt instead of saving being whatever remains. Even a very small amount creates a powerful psychological shift from reaction to intention. This shift reduces impulsive spending because the mind starts protecting the future instead of only surviving the present. Over time, the amount grows naturally as control improves. Fast saving begins with priority, not pride. Number 7. Cut daily spending before monthly bills. Monthly bills feel heavy, fixed, and unavoidable, so they receive most of the attention. Daily spending feels flexible and harmless, which is why it escapes control. Snacks, drinks, short rides, digital payments, and impulse purchases repeat quietly. Each purchase feels insignificant, but repetition turns convenience into loss. Because these expenses happen daily, cutting them creates results within days, not months. Seeing progress quickly builds motivation when income is limited. Fast saving depends on stopping repetition, not only reducing big numbers. Number 6. Replace spending with delay, not denial. Denial creates pressure, and pressure eventually breaks discipline. Delaying a purchase removes emotion without creating resistance. Most spending urges come from stress, boredom, fatigue, or the desire to feel better temporarily. These emotions feel urgent, but they rarely last. When you wait 24 to 48 hours, emotional intensity fades and logic returns. Many purchases no longer feel necessary once the emotional trigger disappears. This habit saves money immediately while preserving mental energy. Delay works fast because it interrupts emotional spending at its source. Number 5. Reduce convenience before reducing comfort. When life feels overwhelming or exhausting, convenience starts to feel essential rather than optional. In those moments, convenience feels like relief, a way to reduce effort when energy already feels low. But convenience rarely sells value, it sells speed, and speed always comes with a hidden cost. Delivery food, ride services, instant purchases, and last-minute decisions quietly charge extra for saving a small amount of time. Each individual charge feels minor, but repeated often, they slowly drain money without improving life in a meaningful way. When income is low, money is usually far more limited than time, which makes convenience a poor trade. Planning ahead replaces convenience without reducing quality of life or dignity. Cooking simple meals, walking when possible, or preparing in advance may require effort, but that effort builds control. Control reduces stress, and reduced stress leads to better decisions. Comfort supports daily life and mental health, but convenience quietly taxes it every single day without being noticed. Number 4. Create a temporary survival mode. Saving money fast often requires a short, intentional phase where spending rules become stricter. This phase is not meant to last forever, and it is not meant to punish you. Survival mode exists to stabilize your situation when things feel fragile. During this time, enjoyment is not the priority, safety is. Clear rules reduce decision fatigue because you no longer debate every purchase emotionally. Fewer decisions mean fewer mistakes. Knowing this phase is temporary makes it easier to commit without resentment. Short-term restriction creates long-term relief by rebuilding a sense of control. Survival mode ends when stability returns, not when motivation disappears. This is how discipline becomes protection instead of suffering. Number 3. Increase cash flow before chasing perfect savings. Expense cutting has limits, especially when income is already stretched thin. At a certain point, cutting more increases stress without increasing results. When this happens, the problem is no longer spending, it is cash flow. Even small increases in income can create noticeable relief quickly. Extra shifts, side work, temporary gigs, or selling unused items generate momentum. Momentum reduces panic, and reduced panic improves decision-making. When money is coming in, saving stops feeling like suffocation. This does not require a perfect plan or a permanent career change. Short-term effort combined with opportunity often moves things forward faster than extreme restriction. Speed improves when effort and opportunity work together instead of fighting each other. Number 2. Separate survival money from spending money. When all money sits in one place, every purchase feels justifiable in the moment. This blurs boundaries and makes overspending easy, especially during stress. The mind struggles to protect money when it has no clear purpose. Separating essential money from discretionary money creates structure. Structure removes emotional debate from spending decisions. Clear boundaries reduce mistakes without requiring constant self-control. Even on difficult days, structure protects progress automatically. When money is assigned a role, it becomes harder to misuse. Organization saves money before discipline has a chance to fail. This is how clarity replaces chaos. Number 1. Build urgency without panic. Panic creates rushed decisions, emotional spending, and regret. Urgency, when calm, creates focused and consistent action. Saving fast requires acknowledging the seriousness of the situation without becoming overwhelmed by it. Calm urgency respects reality while protecting mental health. Consistency always outperforms intensity over time. Stress drains energy, while control restores it. When control increases, confidence follows. Confidence reduces impulsive behavior. Momentum grows when actions are steady, not frantic. Calm urgency keeps progress moving forward without breaking you. Bonus tip: protect saved money from yourself. The hardest part of saving money is not starting, it is leaving the money untouched. Emotional moments are the greatest threat to progress. Stress, boredom, fear, or celebration can all trigger impulsive decisions. Easy access turns savings into temptation during these moments. Keeping savings separate and slightly inconvenient creates a protective barrier. That barrier introduces time. Time allows emotions to fade and logic to return. Distance prevents regret before it happens. Protected savings feel stable instead of fragile. Stability is what allows savings to grow instead of disappearing. If you are trying to save money fast on low income, do not try to change everything at once. Choose one habit from this video and start today. Comment which step you are committing to, subscribe for more realistic money guidance like this, and thank you for watching. See you next time.